1. Cat Spa, a Halloween episode that never ends. Cat Spa opens season 2, which already feels like a prank. Kirk and Spock stumble into a planet that looks like a discount haunted house, complete with witches, black cats, and gothic castles. On paper, it's a fun genre experiment. On screen, it's a slog. The problem isn't just the spooky aesthetic. It's that none of it means anything. The episode eventually explains its supernatural elements as alien technology, but by then the damage is done. The pacing is glacial, the villains are thin, and the tone clashes hard with what Star Trek does best. Nothing introduced here matters later. No character development sticks. If you skip it, the only thing you'll miss is wondering why Star Trek briefly became a low-budget horror show. 2. The Apple. Prime directive, but make it dumb. Season 2 loved moral dilemmas, but The Apple takes one of Star Trek's best ideas, the Prime Directive, and reduces it to a repetitive argument about whether Kirk should smash a computer. The Enterprise crew encounters a childlike society controlled by a godlike machine named Vol. Spock gets zapped. Red shirts die. Kirk punches a rock monster. Eventually, Kirk destroys Vol and tells the locals to figure out life on their own. That should be interesting. Instead, it's monotonous and strangely smug. The episode keeps circling the same philosophical point without adding nuance. And the alien society is so underwritten that the moral stakes never land. You'll get better Prime Directive drama literally anywhere else in the franchise. 3. The Gamesters of Triskelion. Kirk as Space Gladiator, again. If you've ever thought, I wish Kirk fought aliens in an arena for the third time, then congratulations, this episode is for you. Everyone else can skip it. The Gamesters of Triskelion strands Kirk, Uhura, and Chekhov on a planet where captives are forced to battle for the amusement of unseen alien overlords. Kirk romances a warrior woman. Spock calculates odds. Bones complains. You know how this goes. It's not offensively bad. It's just aggressively redundant. The episode adds nothing new to Kirk's character, wastes Uhura and Chekhov, and resolves itself in the most predictable way possible. It's Star Trek on autopilot, and Season 2 already has enough of that. 4. The Lights of Zader. Scotty deserved better. Any episode that promises to explore Scotty's emotional life should be a win. The Lights of Zader somehow turns that opportunity into one of the season's dullest hours. The Enterprise escorts a scientist whose assistant becomes possessed by alien energy beings. Scotty falls for her almost instantly, and the episode asks us to believe this is the great love of his life, even though they share minimal chemistry and even less screen time. The sci-fi concept is thin, the romance feels forced, and the story never digs deeply enough into Scotty to justify centering him. For a character who rarely gets the spotlight, this episode feels like a missed chance rather than a hidden gem. Skip it and save your Scotty appreciation for better moments. 5. Assignment. Earth. A backdoor pilot that hijacks the show. Assignment. Earth isn't terrible, but it's barely Star Trek. The episode sends Kirk and Spock to 1968 Earth, then abruptly sidelines them in favor of Gary 7, a mysterious secret agent meant to star in a spin-off that never happened. Most of the runtime is devoted to characters we never see again, while the Enterprise crew becomes background decoration. As a standalone sci-fi concept, it's fine. As a Star Trek episode, it feels like the show wandered into the wrong series and forgot to leave. There's no lasting impact on canon, no meaningful character work, and no reason to prioritize it unless you're curious about what almost was. Final thought. Season 2 is better than these episodes. Season 2 of the original series has genuine highs, iconic Spock moments, bold social allegories, and some of the franchise's most memorable concepts. That's exactly why these episodes stand out for the wrong reasons. Skipping them doesn't make you a bad Trekkie. It makes you efficient. Beam straight to the good stuff.